everybody, and welcome back to the Unicorn C2C blanket. Right, so today we are going to be working from row 50 all the way to the end. Now that does sound a little bit, how much? But honestly, the last section of this is the most simplest. It's all one colour, so we'll just be able to sit back, crochet till our little heart's content and not have to worry about changing any colours. Right, so on this section we will now be working to create the top part. So we will be decreasing at top and bottom, and we will also in a few rows be adding in the colour for our mane. So you want to get those colours to hand. You're only going to need around 20 grams of each. Right, so let's get on with it. Right, so here we go. We are on to row 50. Now for row 50, you'll be working up your work. This one, we will be adding in quite a few new balls of colour. So to start with, we will do 7 white and 1 black. Then we could do 4 white, add in a black. Then we're going to add in the white and do 3 white, add in the black and do 5 black, sorry, add in the white for 2 white, then we'll bring up the black for 2 black, and we've got a white, another black, and then 7 white. So I'll read them through again for you. We have 7 white, 1 black, 4 white, 1 black, 3 white, 5 black, 2 white, 2 black, 1 white, 1 black, and 7 white. Right, so here we are at the top of our work. Now we have just completed the 7 blocks that we need for this section. We are now decreasing top and bottom. So to decrease along the top, you complete your 7th box and slip stitch into the one to the side as normal. Now at this point we do not go any further into this block. We turn our work and we run 3 slip stitches into the top of the 3 stitches here. Let's bring that up close, hope it will focus. There we go. So we're going to slip stitch into the top of these 3. Just like you do along the other side. Oh, sorry, it's a hot day, so it's a squeaky yarn day. Right, now we're just going to chain 2, and now we're ready to go down the other side. And to do that, our first block we will place as normal after a decrease. With your chain 2 running up the side, and then your 3 double crochets, and that is it. That is how we do the decrease on the top. Right, so I'm back with you for row 51. For row 51 we are working down our work. Now remember, we are decreasing on the top square. So in total we will be doing 12 white, 1 black, 4 green, so this is our first colour for the fringe, 1 black, 2 white, 2 black, 3 white, 1 black, and 7 white. Okay, so I am back with you now for row 52. With row 52 we will be working up our work. You'll start off with 7 white, 1 black, 3 white, then 2 black, 2 white, carry over your black, so work over that with your, when you do your slip knot. Then we're going to be adding 1 blue, and then 4 green, 1 black, 4 white, 1 black and 6 white. Right, so I am back with you for row 53. For this, you've got your decrease at the top. You will then do 8 white, 3 black, 5 dark blue, 1 black, 1 white, 1 black, 4 white, 1 black, and end with 7 white. Now what I do suggest is that you cut off your dark blue from the square previously rather than working over that many. Right, so just cut it off and start again on the blue, and also bring up your black so it's on the square here, so that when you go to do your next square it is in its place. Right, so I am back with you now for row 54. For row 54, we are working up our work. You will need 7 white, 1 black, 3 white, 1 black, 1 white, 1 black, 6 dark blue, 2 white, let's add the colour in, 3 black and 5 white. Right, so we are on row 56. Now for that you will be doing 7 white, 1 black, 3 white, 1 black, 7 pink and then 9 white. Right, so we are on to row 57. For that you are working down your work. You will need to do 8 white, 1 black, 2 pink and then add in your baby blue and do 5 squares of baby blue. Then we have got 2 black, 1 white, 1 black and then finish off with 7 white. Right, so I'm back with you for row 58. For this one you are working up your work. You will need 7 whites, 2 black, 6 baby blue, 3 black and 8 white. Right, for this row we are now adding in the colour for the horn. Now on my original I used the same colour as my option A, so by rights on this one it should be the baby blue, but I've decided I don't want the baby blue this time round, so I've swapped it for a yellow. I was tempted to do a sparkly white, but you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between, so I'm stuck with the yellow. Let's get on with the stitch count. Right, so welcome back to row 59. For this one you are working down your work. You will need to do 7 white, 1 black, 2 yellow, or your option A. Then we've got 1 black, and we've got 5 baby blue. Then we have got 2 purple, 1 black and 6 white. Hello and welcome back to row 60. Now for row 60 you are working up your work. You will need 6 white, 7 purple, 1 black, 2 yellow, 1 black and then 7 white. Right, so here we are back for row 61. For that you are working down your work. You will need to do 6 white, 3 black, 1 yellow, 2 black, 4 purple, 2 black, and then 5 white. Right, row 62. For that you are working up your work. You will need to do 6 white, 5 black, 1 white, add in a new one, 2 black, cut off your yellow, move it up, and 1 black, and finish off with 5 white. Right, so back with you for row 63. For that you are working down your work. You will need 5 white, move up your black, 3 yellow or colour a black, 2 white, a black, 3 white, a black, and then 5 white. Okay, welcome back to row 64. For this one you are working up your work. You will need to do 6 white, 1 black, 5 white, 4 black, and 4 white. Right, row 65. For this one you are working down your work. You will need to do 3 white, 1 black, 1 colour or yellow, 1 black, 4 white, 1 black, 1 white, 1 black, 1 white, 1 black, and 4 white. Right, so I'm back with you for row 66. For this one we are working up our work. You will need to do 4 white, 1 black, 1 white, 1 black, 6 white, 1 black, 1 colour A, or in this case yellow, and 3 white. Right, here we are for row 67. Now this is the end of any coloured boards needed. It will just be solely black and white from this point on for the next few rows. So row 67, you are working down your work. You'll do 2 white, 2 black, 5 white, 1 black, 2 white, 1 black, and 4 white. Right, so here we are, we're on row 68. For that you are going to need to do 4 white, 1 black, and then 11 white. Welcome back to row 69. Right, so for this one we are working down our project. You will need to do 8 white, 3 black, and 4 white. Right, so cut off that black and cut off the white that's halfway up. Give yourself a decent amount for sewing in the ends. And then from this point to the end, it is all white. I will see you at the other end. So here we are, last block done. Right, so now it's a case of slip stitching into the corresponding block to the side, flip your work, and then do your 3 slip stitches up the side of your work. This helps you out for when you place the border on. There we go. Then I like to do 1 more slip stitch, pull up my yarn, cut it off, and then we're done. Okay, give it a nice tug so you know it's secure. And then it's a case of sewing in our ends. Once you've sewn them in, you come back and I will show you how I did the basic border on the original blanket. Right, so here we are, back for the border. Now, with my original blanket, I used the Valuable, which is Crinkle Sparkle 8 ply, which is only 500 grams. Now, this is what I had left off of the last one, so it didn't take a great deal. Now, it only took me 24 grams, so if I say 25 grams to do this one, that should give you enough to get round, but you can always add a bit more, can't you, if you've got a ball that's a bit bigger. Right, now the reason I chose this one was because I had absolutely no idea what I was going to do with this yarn, because it has got such a quick colour change and quite a short colour change. Now the gaps here are only approximately 2 inches long between each colour change. And it's not gradual, as you can see. That's the closest you get, is like a mix of colour between. So because of this, I chose to do a single crochet, and that's pretty much what it was all the way around for 3 rows, and just single crochet. So if you know what you're doing when it comes to putting a border on with a single crochet, and you're copying this method, then you can run off and do that now. Now, the issue I have with this ball, is I bought it in Australia and I live in the UK, and so it is not widely available to everybody, because this is a store only, which I bought from Spotlight. Now at this moment in time, which is September time, Spotlight have released it again for their Christmas, because it's part of their Christmas range, hence the name Kringle. So you can get hold of it if you live in Australia. So that's the issue I have with choosing that one. Right, the only one I have at the moment that could resemble it would be the Papaya Baltic, but again, that's non-glittery, and the gaps between the colour changes are a lot bigger. So I'm going to play with this and see what it looks like, but it may get stripped back and a different border combo put on. Right, so I'll also use this one because it's going to be easier for you all to see. Right, so let's get started on our border. Now for that, you're going to make a slip knot. Now your placement of these is really simple. You will have your horizontal and your vertical squares, and what you want to do is place your hook between 2 squares, any square excluding the corner, and then we will pop our loop on our hook, pull it through and do a slip stitch. Now we'll do one more slip stitch, sorry, a chain, and then on our vertical or horizontal, can't remember which way around it goes today, but on the one that's laying like that, you will do a stitch over the chain and a stitch just through the loop to the side there, so that's 2 stitches, and then you do a stitch in the middle of your 2 squares, and then we place 2 stitches into the top of the next square, and then a stitch around the gap between the 2, and we keep doing that until we get to the corner. Sorry about the squeaking, it's another warm day here. Now sometimes on the corners it can get a little bit more finicky. You've just got to make sure that you're picking up both loops when you're going through these boxes, and that you're going round as well. So apologies again for the squeaking, this may be a little bit uncomfortable to listen to. But in the corner block, because I've got one that's sitting that way, I know I need to get 2 in, so there's 1 there, 1 into the corner there, then it's a chain 1, turn your work, and then we need to get another one into that same place for our corner, and then on to the next stitch. So then we know we've got the 2 there, and then it's a case of go around the gap between the blocks and then carry on the pattern of placing our 2 in diagonal and 2 in the horizontal with the one stitch between. Okay, and it is that simple and that easy. I will see you in a moment to join them up. Right, I'm cheating a little bit because I'm not going to use this method on my second blanket, so I'm only doing a small section. Right, so we're just coming up to the point where you'd be joining your round. Right, so you just slip stitch into that stitch and join. Yours will look neater than mine, don't panic. Now we're going to chain up 1, place a stitch. Oh, I'm so used to doing double crochet, but we're not. We're doing another row of single. Okay, and you're just going to keep going round again. This time we're just picking up the stitch. And then when we get to our corner, we've got a little method to do, and then it's a case of running back round again. Now you can do this border as wide as you want, choice is yours really, or you can swap this border out because it is a bit boring. The reason it was done, as I said, is because that other yarn was so crazy sparkly and multicoloured and stuff. I think it worked really well with that yarn. So we're up to the corner now. So you find your chain space, which is between those 2 stitches there. You place in a stitch, chain 1 and a stitch, and it is that simple. And then we turn our work a bit and we just carry on going. If you want a more squarer corner, as you notice mine's a bit round, but if you wanted a more squarer corner, just place in 2 slip stitches, not the 1, and you'll get a flatter corner. But otherwise, that's pretty much how your work will look, apart from it will look neater because you'll spend more time on it. And it also would look nice if you ran a crab stitch border along. I believe I've shown you how to do that on the cupcake tutorial. Right, I'm going to head off. I'm going to put the border on that I want to put on this one, and I will see you all soon. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I can't wait to see any images that you fancy sending me. If you don't want me to show them, please put in your message when you send it, please don't show. Or if you don't want your full name, please say don't add my full name, or add your channel name to the image so that then I will use the channel name instead of your God-given name. Right, I will see you all soon. Thank you ever so much for watching. Have fun. Oh, I don't know about you, but only 3 is making me feel so good at the moment. Right, we are now on to row 68. So for this row, you are working up your work. You are going to need to do 4 white, 1 black, and then 11 white.